Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a monster review you've all been waiting for, a monster review on Gelotron. And of course I want to give a huge thanks to my friend Simon for giving me his account to make this video. He's actually been asking me to make this video since Gelotron was released. He actually was able to unlock him during the event. So huge thanks to Simon, and let's get right into it. He's already leveled up, so I'm just going to talk about his skills, his trait, everything about this monster. So Gelotron, your trait, you are immune to stun, Mega Stun, Freeze, Mega Freeze, regular and exclusive possessions. He cannot be hit with any control effect. So he's definitely unique in that regard, that he's the only monster to have this. Immunity to all control skills, while you can still give him any positive effect. Moving on to his skills, well, let's talk about everything he has and then the skill set Simon decided to go with, which is quite honestly the best skill set. So if you wanted to, you could have run Stamina Repeller, which deals heavy magic damage to one enemy and removes 35% of stamina. You could also run Stamina Attraction, which deals heavy magic damage to one enemy and applies Stamina Regen. You could run Minor Essence Steal, which deals moderate special damage to one enemy, and it's a lifesteal skill. Not that impressive. Your default skills will skip. Oh, Pinwheel Sword applies a random torture skill to one enemy. It's spammable, it only costs 22 stamina, but again, it's only to one single enemy monster. And let's see what else we have. Insight and Armor. And yeah, okay, so those skills aren't great. Let's see his actual skill set. We have Pinwheel Whirlwind, deals heavy special damage to all enemies, applies a random torture status effect to all enemy. So it's an AoE torture effect caster to all of the enemy monsters. That can be a quicksand, a bleed, that can be a burning, an ignition. You can apply random torture to all of the enemy monsters. Major Essence Steal deals heavy special damage to one enemy and steals and gains as much life as damaged out. So it's a very powerful lifesteal skill, making it tough to kill Gelotron. Essence Steal, another lifesteal skill. This time it deals very heavy special damage. And then we have Pinwheel Cut, deals heavy special damage to one enemy, applies a random torture skill to one enemy. So single target, strong attack that applies one random torture effect. And this is definitely his best skill set. And then his ultimate attack, Release Natber, removes all negative status effects and gives 100% life and stamina to itself. Removes 100% stamina from all enemies, gives 1 extra turn to itself. This is a crazy ultimate attack. Everything is gone, all negative effects are gone. You restore your life, you restore your stamina, you drain all of the enemy stamina, and you give yourself an extra turn, which is pretty much going to allow you to do one of your other strong attacks. So a Pinwheel Whirlwind or a Windpeel Cut. So great monster. And again, that trait, the fact that he's immune to everything, he is the perfect monster to bring against a Kihaku that can apply Possession and Freeze, against a Ruby that can apply 2 random control skills, against a Copycat. This monster, even if you're going up against those super high level players that have a 130 Ruby, again a 130 Kihaku, monsters that just control you, this monster is the key to not get immobilized. And then he can pack a punch and he's hard to kill. So Simon decided to rune him with a rainbow build, which makes perfect sense considering he's in a higher league and you want to keep him alive. Because if you're facing high level 130 monsters, they still have their strong attack rate with level 10 runes and everything. So a life rune to give him a high life to increase his survivability. Once again, he has lifesteal skills, and he has the level 10's rune, so when he deals damage, he'll recover life. Very hard monster to take down. As for his relics, he can hold a staff relic and a shield relic, and the staff relic opens you up to so much different situations. For right now, Simon has a revenge staff, so whenever Gelotron actually receives damage, he's gonna be draining stamina from the enemy monster that attacked him, which again is great considering how tanky he is and the fact that he can lifesteal. And then he has a shield relic, which again furthers his monster's survivability. So perfect monster to bring up against a Ruby. So let's see if we can actually try that in player versus player. And by the way, one of the best monsters that you can actually pair up Gelotron with is the new War Master Zara, because if you don't recall, Zara has a trait that gives torture immunity to all of your allies. So now Gelotron will be immune to torture effects, and he's going to be immune to control effects. So nothing is going to be able to touch him besides those unconventional deny skills like Total Blind, like Time Stop, like Cooldown's activated. But you could always watch out when you're fighting an enemy to see who has that. But again, as far as your regular deny, your possession, your freeze, and in terms of any control skill, you are completely protected. Alright, you know what? It might be kind of fun to take on a War Master, or 2 War Masters, so let's see how this battle goes. Let's see who goes first. So Jenica, hopefully she doesn't trade disable. She might trade disable. Yep, okay, so this might not go well, because now I can get immobilized. And I lost stamina because of Oblation Staff. Like I said, being in a tough league, you're going up against some pretty tough monsters. Crowds and Breath is at the free skill. Ouch, so this is not going to go well. Let's speed this up and see what happens. Alright, Rebuke the Sinner, Stress Test. Alright, I'm frozen for one more churn. Let's see what happens. Alright. So they're going after my War Master, and I really wouldn't like her to die because she's giving all of my monsters oh no, the trait's gone. Her trait's disabled right now. But let's see. I'm gonna do pain to get rid of these control skills, or not to get rid of these negative effects. So no more sunburn or whatever. Yeah, no more sunburn. And my trait is back, which means my monster should have double more life. And then if Zara dies, I'm just gonna revive her, so it'll be fine. And look how tanky my monster is. My Gelotron. Okay, see, I lost. Oh, cool. I have Uriel's essence, so I didn't even know that. So back from the dead, and now let's see what I can do. Now that I finally get a turn in, let's do Pinwheel to apply a torture status effect to everyone. Let's see what I land. Poison, bleeding, and quicksand. Nice. Torture immunity, I can do remove negative effects, don't need that. AoE poison, or make them weak to nature and special based attacks. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's do roots. Nature weakness, special weakness. Let's speed this up. My favorite trait disabled again. Words won't save you. And what are you going to do? Alright, cool. So now, as you can see, Gelotron, very tanky. He has the most life out of all my monsters. I'm going to use Death to recover my HP in case I need a revive. Awesome. And then with Jello, let's see who I can attack. Major Essence Steel, if I needed to, I could drain a bunch of HP. Same with Essence Steel. But I'm going to do Pinwheel Cuts. And you know what? I'm just going to get rid of Ingenica because she's been trait disabling and that's been very annoying. Alright, Zara does Cane of Atlantis. I recover HP. I'm immobilized, which is completely fine. And what is going to happen? Let's see. You have to recharge, actually. Let's speed this up. Can't do anything. Let's see if I can go after applies nightmares. Yeah, let's go after Ingenica. Alright, what about you? Repent Sinner, Sunburn, Healing Amulet. So you're still alive. Next turn I'll get you. Next turn I'll get you. Stress Test. Alright, Gelotron. Major Healing. There it is. Essence Steel. Let's go Major Essence Steel. And Ingenica is down. No more trait disable. So now I won't have to worry about, as soon as the trait disable is gone, I won't have to worry about the Mega Freeze. Alright, Gelotron. I believe this is going to be it. And there it is. So his trait's back. His trait immune to control. So I was hoping the Mega Freeze would wear off, but I guess it still stays on. And then I need the trait disabled gone on this. So let's actually remove negative effects. Let's do this skill right here. Aloe Vera Gel. My monsters are back to normal. Let's just attack. Let's go after Elvira. There's a Mega Freeze. Lost my monster. Oh cool, I got my ult. For some reason it shows that it's going to heal the enemy. It's not going to heal the enemy. Let's actually just do Pinwheel to get rid of Elvira and apply something on the other War Master. High Pressure Fluid. Miss. Recharge. Alright, let me do a Resurrection. Zara is back from the dead. And look at that, I just blocked the control skill. Awesome. Let's do Pinwheel Cut. Let's just single target. Now she has shocked. Let's do Nightmares. Oh, I should have done my ults, but it is what it is. There we go. This was a successful battle using Gelotron and Zara together against some enemies that had pretty much the advantage the whole time, but using the life runes I was able to survive. Let's do another player versus player battle. Alright, hopefully this is fun. I'm going to be taking on 120 Ruby that also has a Talos with 2 level 10 strength runes, so I feel like he can OTK, but at the same time my monsters have single life runes. I have my War Master giving me 50% more HP and team life runes, so let's just see how this battle goes. Alright, Ruby goes first. Laying odds. Look, as my Gelotron is immune to control skills, my other allies may have gotten immobilized, but not Jello. He does Quartz Radiation, actually missed on Jello. That's good for me. Mineral Blood, darn it. Okay, that's the cooldowns. So that is, again, one of my weaknesses. I'm going to have to recharge. I can do Pinwheel next turn. Jaeger round. Okay, going after the War Master. Implosion. Lost my War Master. Fortunately, Revival Essence brings her back from the dead. And the enemy got lucky and got the DOT, or ultimate. Which sucks for me. But that's fine. If my monster can go, if Sammy can go, I'll have a chance. I get one attack in. I can apply a random torture skill. Let's go after... Ruby's not that much of a threat. Well, actually everyone's a threat, but let's go after the War Master because I can kind of take him down slowly. There's Drowned, Ridgemaker. Come on, just get her turn in. Ruby Explosion. Don't get immobilized. Darn it, confused. Oh, I didn't need you immobilized. Recharge. Thank you. Back to Jello. I can do Essence Steal if I need a Life Steal. Let's go with Pinwheel. You know how powerful that is. Burning Sunburn. Nice. Very nice. Exhausting Mask. I'm scared for that. Oh, seriously, 2 ults? That's not even fair. That's seriously not even fair. I feel like if that, see, Gelotron not getting immobilized. If that wouldn't have happened, pain, darn it. If that wouldn't have happened, this could have been a win. This was unfair. But hey, again, Gelotron, amazing, amazing monster. Mineral Blood, that is a weakness. Stamp, Implosion, alright, not a successful battle, but I think we can all agree that was a pretty unfair battle. Alright, and so for this last battle, I actually want to use Ruby and Gelotron in a team together. I think they make a perfect combination, so let's do it. Ruby's going to start off with Explosion. Ruby Explosion. And let's see if I immobilize. Stun, Stun, Confusion. Nice, nice. Everyone's immobilized. And then Gelotron can go do his AoE DOT, Random Torture Effect to everyone. Unfortunately missed on 2 out of 3 monsters, but I hit Bleeding on Vada Magma. And with this, I'm going to AoE Poison. Thank you, Zara. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Special Weakness, which actually works out still. Because then I can do Lane Odds. Oh no, Lane Odds special based. I forgot everything. Lane Odds. And then I might be able to end up the game off with Pinwheel Cuts. Depending how damaged Vada Magma is. Probably not. But I do deal a nice amount of damage. Major Essence almost 10k away. Well, let's do Pinwheel and see what I land. A Quicksand, very nice. And we'll just recharge here. And bye-bye Vada Magma. And so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the battle. This has been a monster review on Gelotron. Once again, a huge thanks to my pal Simon for letting me use your account to make this video. And so I want to know, what do you guys think about this monster? Because I personally think he's one of the better monsters that's ever been released in Monster Legends. And so please share your thoughts with me in the comments below. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time.